What's up, everyone? And this is Next Level Thinking. Time just trying to get the audience a little bit different spill, because in the future I'm going to have other guests, bring them on to Next Level Thinking to inspire people to do big things and much more. But while I'm here, I'm going to give you a little bit of value on learning how to adapt on your feet. And I want to hit on this point very importantly, because a lot of times when we get into these situations where people get opportunities and they're like, am I ready for this? Do I have the right finances? Do I have the right skills? Do I have the right team and things like that? But if you really look about it and just really think about it, a lot of times when it comes to these opportunities, you just got to be ready, or just willing to adapt and figure it out on the spot. If you look out throughout American history and like world history and throughout much more, opportunities come when you least expect it. And a lot of people just choke up when these kind of opportunities come. They just stall and freeze and just say, oh, it's not for me, and just give up on it. But you never know. So I'm really touching on people today because I really want you to be really motivated and inspired to just willing to change and adapt to your situation, because a lot of times when these opportunities comes, it may be that one shot. It's sort of like Eminem. You only got one shot, one opportunity, and you don't want this opportunity to just fade away in the past, and you just constantly thinking about like regret, or what if I did execute on it, or what if I did just take the chance on myself. Like, instead of having the what ifs and regrets, let's go ahead and execute it on it right now, because I guarantee you there's a lot of times you will meet a lot of people on your neighborhood streets and things like that. They had all these great, large dreams that they wanted to accomplish in their lives, but they either allow fear to like set in their minds and create that self-doubt, or adversity, worrying about other people's opinion. And that's something really huge. A lot of times, we worry about what our friends are thinking, what our coworkers are thinking, and things like that. And we never really execute and just move forward into what is in our destination, in our pathway, because we're so focused on worrying about what other people's opinions are of us, or what they're going to think when we make this decision, or what they're going to make when we start surrounding ourselves with these kind of people, or what if I buy this, or what if I do this to keep myself moving forward in my journey, in my pathway. And while you over here worrying about all different things and like that and much more, you are losing focus of what is exactly right in front of you. So you're going to miss aim, you're going to miss the opportunities and your blessings and things that are happening right in front of you, because you're so focused on what is happening in the past. So just be willing to adapt and just stay focused, and just, be aware of what's in front of you, because a lot of the things are coming, you're going to miss it if you constantly looking in the back or carrying this weight and things like that. So always stay focused and willing to change and adapt, because that's what actually gets you outside of your comfort zone. Because when you step out your comfort zone, that's when you really get to see who this person actually are. You get to know who you are, like what are you really made of. It's like when you are faced with a lot of adversity, you get to find out what your true character is. A lot of people at times just crumble off this and like freeze up, and just not moving forward. But if you really want to overcome a lot of things, you got to be willing to take on challenges, and don't look at challenges as something just to break you down. Look at it as like hitting to the weight room. You're going to have that force that goes against you. It's going to test you, but eventually, if you keep your mind set and you keep moving forward, it's going to make you stronger. And then it's going to get to the point where whatever that weight or challenge was in the past, that becomes light, and now you're ready to face on the next challenge set before you. So you definitely want to put that into your own life and just execute, be willing to adapt and constantly learn. In my strong belief, I'm a strong believer that when we're in this lifetime, we're going to always be constantly learning. You can have the bachelor's, the master's, the PhD, and much more, but you're going to always be a student in this thing called life. You can always improve in some kind of way. You can always connect to somebody and get their point of views. You can be, excelling, and doing these great things, but but you know, you can be doing even more. That's why it's always good to have an open mind and be just willing to learn, because having this open-mindedness opens you up to so many different opportunities, the people to connect with. You just create, you know, a way for you to expand yourself so much further than being closed-minded. So I just want to hit on these couple of few things. Of course, like I'm going to have set subjects to go a little bit more in length and much more, but overall, this is like the first little video trying to get in the feel of the equipment and things like that. So this is pretty much coming up straight 100 in reels and like that. But, you know, I do plan to next level thing, bringing other additional guests and much more. So this is like my little test run, getting the feel. And you see the logo in the back, you know, that's a little nice feel. And additionally, I do plan to go live in the future. This is real pre-recorded, you know, little test trials. But in the future, I do plan to take this live into the Facebook and, you know, put it live so they can see the engagement. I can interact with people on the spot. And if I bring a guest that you know, you can interact with them and much more. So these are some of the big things that you can expect to come in the near future to encourage you, give you great value, and help you get to that next level. So this is my first little trial run. You see the logo in the back and all that, but, you know, just continue to support. I'm going to provide my website link and a YouTube link in the description below. Just make sure that you subscribe to all of that to follow with the updates, and peace.